Lamb Weston. Lamb Weston has, remember, Bay 4, Bay 6, and Transport Pacific Realty. We got trucks on standby, transport to destinations on your tickets, and also the destinations points. Remember the 18-wheeler Kenworth Peterbilt Freightliner Volvo, and in those sorts, deliver a promise services for the fast food stores, fast food restaurants, regular restaurant franchise, owned franchise, and also chains of franchise, all sorts. You got Vons, Rosars, Yokes, Safeways, Albertsons, Winco, and the fast food restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, Wendy's, PF Chains, Panda Walks, Boston Pizza. You got Wedges, Rosar, you got wedges, potato wedges, hash browns. You got Zips, McDonald's, Burger King. You got Godfather's Pizza. You got Pizza Hut. And you got a wide variety and orders, in, as in Denny's, Sherry's, restaurants, Sherry's, Denny's, Pollo Loco, which would be the crazy chicken, that would be Denny's, Sonic, and also the administration office has wide variety. On transport, you got railroad car, you got Freightliner, Kenworth, Peterbilt, Volvo. You got transport with the railroad cars, refrigeration, transport, warranty, and guarantee their shipments. But the downfall on the stacks of pallets, which are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 2, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 6, 38, 40 stack high. 40 stack high for the good pallets. And we got shipment. I. You got these big guys coming here like to intimidate people. Sheriffs and police officers show up after you start beating them up after they assault you. You got Burger King, McDonald's, Zips, Wendy's, and also Arby's, Jack in a Box, and systems for the processing units. They have all the stipulations on manifest. Department of Licensing comes in here and do their checks on the driver's record, regulations, Department of Services, Department of Social Services, Department, which is CPS, and also Integrated Services, which is Amanda Cepeda. You come here and verify the location, verification, job source, resource, and then work source comes in to do a thorough processing on the intake of all the welding scar, welding situation, the inspection, the metal and welding and beating and equipment that they partake and waste on the downtime. That downtime doesn't even like incorporate with people screwing off, sitting there hiding from other staff members upstairs, or taking a smoke break, or taking a break on graveyard, or even day shift. People on day shift work their asses off. You got the welders do the primer. Usually they don't primer it, and it is primer. These hoses are replaced, usually when they're not replaced, and they are replaced. The couplings are replaced when they're usually not replaced, and they're replaced. For some reason, everything's replaced and put in. Even primer. Usually they don't primer. You just weld it and tack it and continue. But this time it's primered. So knowing the fact that when they primered it, after they weld it, you know they want their job. Here's some beading, fresh bead, fresh weld. See this? See that fresh weld there? There's a fresh weld right there, fresh tack, fresh weld. Some screw nuts. Look like he welded that in there since it's tagged on there. They didn't have enough time to breach another panel, 5-inch, 6-inch thickness steel, tack it on there. One of the vehicles is Mr. Vasquez, and here's another tow bar, brand new one. See this fresh weld and primered? We got a fresh weld on one side, and we know here's some weld. Now this is fresh weld, fresh tack. It's not primered, but it's welded. Look at this. See that weld? You see this weld? You see this? The gaps are not covered now versus the ones that are covered after and before. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right. This ain't going nowhere. Cimaron license coming here, Mr. Vasquez, and 5 staff members from Seattle, Tacoma, Spokane, and Seattle, Tacoma, Spokane, Tri-Cities, and Olympia. They're all looking for inegalities of people that are hard workers. People that don't go upstairs or go in the break room and sit there to try to avoid people and say they're working when they're screwing off and not maintaining equipment. And somebody else, and this equipment is brand new. See the pinions? We got the new extension, we got the hoses, couplings. We got couplings, brand new couplings. Oh yeah. I'm gonna import export all these supplies. Look at that. Beautiful day here at Lamb Westing. And Warden